Jared Eck shares his experience to path of success. Jared Eck is the man who started it all. He grew up in the Bahamas and eventually graduated from West Point Academy with a mechanical engineering degree. While he was there, he met the love of his life and married her after graduation. His family has expanded since then with 3 beautiful girls. But he still makes time to read and write every night before bedtime with his wife by his side on the couch. Now he works as a mechanical engineer designing machines to help produce vehicle parts for the assembly lines. His home life and work life are almost indistinguishable from one another except for when he's under deadline pressure. The drive that pushed him through. Being determined wasn't enough for Jared Eck. He had a bigger vision than just making it through school. His goal was more ambitious than graduating with decent grades. He wanted to be at the top of his class. How did he do it? The answer is simple, really. He worked hard. After all, if you don't put in the effort, why would you expect results? It might not have been easy. He spent countless hours studying, but in the end, all that work paid off. It gave me good study habits so that I could continue to succeed academically throughout my life, says Jared Eck. It also gave him something else, a competitive streak he still has today and no doubt will take into whatever field he decides to go into next. The importance of education. While growing up in a household where it was expected of him to be successful, Jared Eck took every opportunity presented to him. He followed his passion for engineering from an early age, won state and national science fairs in high school, earned medals for his performance at West Point Academy during his undergraduate studies and graduate school. The influence on his daughters. When I look at my girls, I see who they are becoming, who they are as people and all of their aspirations in life. That's what makes me want to wake up every morning and go out there and help them realize those dreams and help them become those women. A lot of times when you ask people about their wives or husbands or significant others, you get a lot of stories about why they fell in love with them. But for me, it's not just love at first sight or something like that, it's watching her fulfill her potential in life that really helps me be inspired and motivated. Advice for new graduates. There are a lot of opportunities out there that may seem interesting, but remember, it is important that you pick something you will be interested in and be able to do well. Do not simply do what your friends want you to or what others believe you should. You need to keep an open mind and not be afraid of taking chances, as long as they are calculated chances. If something does not work out, learn from it and move on. You are only able to live one life, so make sure it is worth living. Take chances. How did he achieve success? My story is not one of the overnight successes. I'm a late bloomer who, at one point in my life, was given little chance of ever accomplishing anything close to what I've been able to achieve. As you know, there are no guarantees in life, especially when it comes to careers and achieving personal goals. Nothing worth doing is going to be easy, but if you want something bad enough and work hard enough for it, you'll get there. There were many times along my journey that I thought about giving up or quitting, I even did multiple times. But something always kept me moving forward, some hidden reserve within me that wouldn't let me quit. The funny thing is, once you break through those self-imposed barriers and actually start getting somewhere with your career goals or any other aspect of your life, it feels amazing. There really isn't much greater feeling than knowing that all of your hard work has paid off, that you made something out of nothing. Knowing what's possible, believing in yourself despite all odds against you can make a huge difference in whether or not you ultimately succeed, whether or not everything will fall into place.